Well, today's the day. Well, technically it was yesterday. But Birdie Wing Season 2, Episode 12. The last episode. You know, let's rewind the clock back. When Birdie Wing was not really, it was an original anime, but let's go back to a time when Birdie Wing was the essential talk at the time. Well, I want to call it essential talk. The thing was, when Birdie Wing came out, it was one of those shows that I felt like it needs to be talked. Because for an original anime like this, an all-girls golf anime set its tone for the landscape of the future of every female sports anime. You know, I said that Birdie Wing, judging by the first episode, Birdie Wing was going to be the show that everybody needs to talk about, that everybody needs to keep bringing up and mentioning to people. For an original story with storylines beyond our wildest dreams, Birdie Wing was a thing. But, you know, people didn't really get into it. I'm not saying you guys. I'm just saying when Birdie Wing came out, not everybody wanted to get into it because, it's golf. It's not as high as much as the other sports that we have known and loved. Like, from the Prince of Tennis to the Ice Shield 21 to the underrated Yamushi Pedal, Welcome to the Ballroom, Haikyuu, Blue Lock, Crocono Basket. It's not on their level. And Birdie Wing wasn't even at that because, again, people didn't really think about it because it's girl golf. Okay, it's golf. Who cares? Let's see some volleyball. Let's see some football. Let's see some other soccer. Let's see some of that. But Birdie Wing shocked everybody. The rivalry that Eve and Aoi have for each other is just there. That's the pinnacle of why we need to watch Birdie Wing. And the shots that they put on the show. And let's not forget the mafia, blood, killing, people got killed with a rocket launcher. I mean, it's freaking Birdie Wing. Then we go to this year and in 2023 with season 2 of Birdie Wing. And Birdie Wing season 2 never disappoint me. There has never been one episode, guys, that I did in my reviews of Birdie Wing and said, this episode sucks. I have never said Birdie Wing sucks. Not even one episode, because every episode hits me. Birdie Wing has been so much highs and lows, and I'm not saying bad lows, I mean like the drama, the mind, body, spirit, soul, everything that Birdie Wing had was for this. And this last episode of Birdie Wing, we gotta go out with a bang. And this is one episode, again, I did not see it coming. And don't sit there and say, I saw this coming. No, you didn't. Because I'm pretty sure we all had reactions when we saw this. So, let's get right to the review of Birdie Wing Season 2. Episode 12. Sadly, yes. Okay, now, I know people are going to joke about Venus line. Okay, let's cut that. We ain't going to, let's push that out the way. Let's not joke about that penis line thing again. Fuck that shit. Aoi. You know, after last week's episode with Aoi collapsing, I was hurt as hell. I have never hated Aoi. I have never said Aoi was my least favorite. Never once have I said, Aoi, I don't like Aoi, this and that. No, Aoi is a phenomenal golf player. We have to remember what Aoi's been going through. You know, being a child prodigy, issues with her mom, not knowing what her dad is, and this disease that's been going on like since Coach Animo has, it's a 1 in 300,000 chance that she may never play golf again. Think about that. A chance she never play golf again. And when she collapsed, they're like, is she going to forfeit? We all didn't want her to forfeit. I didn't want her to forfeit. I thought that Eve was going to be the shining rainbow of her own to wake up Aoi from her coma at least. But I loved when that scene where that Lunar Princess was about to pick up Eve's golf ball. Eve was like, don't touch that ball. That's Aoi's ball. Golf ball, don't you freaking touch. That's Pac-Man right there. That's Pac-Man. He's the GOAT. Don't touch that ball. And I like how, you know what's funny? They did exactly how every anime show does it. Like, they take the ending credit and they played it in the opening. And then they did Venus line opening and put it in the end. So I like that opposite transition they did. Okay, but back to what I was saying. Aoi's in the hospital and said she can never play golf again. Like, she's crying. She was crying. She was crying. Saying that she can never play golf again. She has to forfeit. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is sad. It was sad to see her out. Because Jahal had anything planned out. She's the plan. She planned it. But then, here's the bullshit. This is my reaction to this, guys. This is bullshit. Out of freaking nowhere. Out of freaking nowhere. Eve's caddy came out and said, oh, did you hear the news? Eve's with the mafia. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, guys, I was shocked. I didn't see this coming. I did not think the mafia once again got involved with this. I'm so done with the mafia that's been targeted Eve since season 1. I thought Eve got rid of them. I thought Eve got rid of them. Now the mafia went back at it. The news went global when it's like, oh, Evangeline Byrne was the underground golfer in his mafia shoes and all that shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. You can't have, this is why I give props for the people who did Birdie win. Y'all did a good job. You're making me tight time to time. But again, you let the mafia get involved in Eve's match. She was doing fine. She wants it. From day one, we wanted Eve to have a normal life. Going to school, getting enough money for her other family to make sure nobody don't mess with them. But then again, here we go. We got involved with the mafia. And everything's planned out. Even the Lunar Empress, she had everything planned out. Oh my God. I got tight. Just like, come on. Eve cannot take a freaking break. And then, now here's another thing that surprised me. The next day, it was a good set. It was a good match. Hole after hole 13, hole 14, everything. But the biggest thing was this. Aoi as a caddy. I did not see this coming. Aoi as Eve's caddy. I did not see this coming. Everybody was surprised. Coaches were surprised. The mom was surprised. Coach I was surprised. I was fucking surprised. I was fucking surprised that Aoi became a freaking caddy. And her haircut. And her haircut short right towards the neck. Yo, Aoi had, yo. Yo, I didn't see that coming. I mean, y'all gonna say, yo, you saw that coming. I didn't see this coming. I thought Aoi was gonna sit down, pray for her, and just all that. But then we saw like how it all started with Aoi giving her love, like, use my shining wings, pass it to you, we can all become one. It's like the bond between Aoi and Eve is so freaking strong that they work together. And the golf ball, and I don't know if y'all noticed the golf ball, but you know how Eve's golf ball was one wing? With the two of them combined as one, they got the double wings. And I'm like, yeah, the double wings. So now I'm like, yes! Oh my God, they working together. See, here's the thing though. I'm gonna be a joke about this. I'm gonna be a little joke about this. Why can't we have a good teamwork like this in a shonen? I mean, Asta and Yuno's teamwork is good. Naruto and Sasuke teamwork is good. Midori and Bakugo's teamwork, they kind of stupid. Their teamwork sucks. But what I'm saying is, even Aoi's teamwork is so fine and so fly that their teamwork is so good they don't even have problems with each other. They don't argue back and forth about, hey, you supposed to hit it with this golf ball. Oh, you supposed to use a wedge. You supposed to use a drive. No, their chemistry is so freaking good. And that's the thing between them and all the other sports animes. When it comes to these two as a duo, they're not trying to be like arguing over a golf ball, which wedge or which golf stick. They are working together. The bond of those two have is tremendous and strong. And the new move, Pact. When you put the shining wings and the rainbow burst, shining rainbow bullet, and it flew. A rainbow unlike proportions. Talk about that. I was happy to see that. The drama was there. Like, I understand people didn't like it because of the rush. The way I was rushed. I mean, like, it went from like a sunny day to a rainy day. The drama was there. The intensity of the match was there. Jahal couldn't beat them. It was like facing 2-on-1, but Eve and Aoi's bond is so strong it counted as one. So Jahal, it was for hard to beat her in that one. Now I was rooting for Eve to make that eagle shot, and she fell. At the result, she hurt her arm. She put all that last shot into her arm. And that's it. Now, this is where I get pissed. Let me get this straight. I could be wrong, but hear me out. Jahal won. The Lunar Princess won. Because of Eve's backstory? Eve's underground golfing? And because of that, they stripped her of Eve's wins? They stripped her of her wins? What the fuck is wrong with you? Guys, I'm done. You stripped Eve of everything she had worked for. The matches she has won, you took that away. I don't even know how the hell y'all did this to her. I don't know why. It's like, I need a Birdie Wave wall scroll. And just look at Eve and say, I pray for Eve. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get an Eve wall scroll or just something like that. I'm going to get an Eve wall scroll. And every day when I look at Eve, I'll be like, Eve, you're a tremendous golfer, and you should not be critical about your mom. I'm just saying. But they strip of Eve's titles and all that. I'm like, damn. And then the time skip? Oh, my God. Talk about a time skip. We've gone through a time skip. 3-year time skip. And then another year time skip. The 3-year time skip shows Eve's caddy, becoming a personal caddy for someone, and then a blue bullet passed by. Okay. But then another year passed by, and I was in tears. I was in fucking tears, guys. I was in tears to see Eve and Aoi together. And we got the dream we wanted. They're going to face each other. They finally facing each other one-on-one. I am happy to see that. Again, we wanted, for the last 2 seasons of Birdie Wing, we wanted Eve and Aoi face each other without a third person or a fourth person, not even a tag team, which we wanted. But at the end of the day, though, we wanted a one-on-one. We wanted a one-on-one. You can't write this stuff off. And about a time skip, everyone grew up. I was so sad and happy. Like, not sad and happy, but more like, it's sad to see the show go, but I'm happy that everyone grown up. No one died. And speaking of not dying, Aoi's not dead. She could finally play golf, which is tears to my eyes. Not only that, you got to see Aoi back with her long hair, and Eve cut her hair. But it's the opposite now. Aoi cut her hair, Eve got long hair. Now, 4-year time skip. Okay, Eve cut her hair, and Aoi got long hair. That's sad. And then you got that shot where Eve makes that rainbow bullet shot with her two-wing golf ball and hit it like a rainbow. And that's how it ended with Venus line. Oh my God. What a tremendous show. I've been talking about Birdie Wing since season 1, guys. And I gotta say, in the words of Ric Flair when he won the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble, with a tear in my eye, this has been the greatest moment of my life. And this right here, this was the greatest moment of my life. To see Eve and Aoi play against each other one-on-one, I wish, if they were to make an OVA out of it, let's do it. If they were to make a season 3 of Birdie Wing, do it the way we see Eve and Aoi become the coaches, or a kiss. Now here's the thing. Now everybody been saying this, but it needs to be said. I know that everybody wants to see Eve or Aoi, well, Eve and Aoi kiss, because they hadn't kissed in a long time, and everybody want to see them kiss. Everybody wants to see them kiss that kiss that we all want. Because if they were to kiss, that would be the best moment of the year. Let's think about this. If Eve and Aoi were to kiss, we would sat down here and say, with all the other anime shows that's coming out this year, this one is better moment than all the others. If they were to do a Crunchyroll Anime Awards, sorry for spinning, but I'm so excited. If they were to do the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and they put original anime, you gotta put Birdie Wing. I understand it's gonna be. I understand it's not gonna be Anime of the Year candidate. I get that, but for this show, you gotta give it a chance. Now, here's the deal. Birdie Wing is a show that you need to watch again. You need to watch Birdie Wing. For those who wants to play golf, for those who wants to get back into Wii Sports and play some golf, or go somewhere to play golf, this is the moment. This is what you have to do. You gotta play golf, guys. A show like this gets you really, really to a point where you gotta go play golf. And let me say this again. Let me say this back a few weeks ago or last week when I said this. I think Birdie Wing needs to be on the same freaking level as the other sports out there, the Haikyuus and the Blue Locks, because this show, not even in a manga, but the way Birdie Wing did it for us, it tells you something. This is a tremendous show. I know this video is long, but you gotta bear with me when I say this. This show is tremendous. Tremendous as it is. I mean, like, this show is recommended for all those who's into the female sports animes, like the Hanabatos. You can slide Keijo or Haruka no Pride of Orange. But if you're going by, and Uma Misune. But if you're going by a story like this, from original anime, with not even a manga, but from original anime, with a storyline unlike any other, you gotta watch Birdie Wing. No question about it. You're gonna love every character. You may have a love and hate with a few characters, but still, you're gonna love Birdie Wing and the tremendous story that they have. But again, I'm gonna miss this show with a passion. You guys have no idea how sad I'm gonna miss this show. And we're gonna see more of Birdie Wing later. We are gonna see more. I got a feeling another season coming if they have when they all grown up or something. We don't know. I got this gut feeling we have, but Birdie Wing can't end it like that because I want to see Eve and Aoi play against each other. I want to see if they will OVA or season 3. Either way, props. I give them props. So thank you. This is the longest review I had about Birdie Wing, about this episode and the future of Birdie Wing. I look forward for it. And like I said, merchandise coming. I want some merch of Birdie Wing. So that's it for now. I look forward for other shows in the summer. Summer shows are coming around the corner, so I look forward for a lot of ones. So I will do a YouTube short on what shows I'm going to talk about for the summer. And like I said, if there's any show you guys want me to talk about that's coming out, that came out in the spring or whatever in the summer is, let me know. Let me know on comment on YouTube or comment on Discord, which I got Discord right now, which named Romcom, so that's good. And on Twitter, I like mostly on Twitter. So thank you for watching my review of Birdie Wing. We come a long way. And remember, Venus line. Play that opening. It'll get you hype. So I'll see you guys in the summer.